Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest at this time, Monkey D. Luffy. Luffy, you came up short in the men's Conqueror of the Ring match, but tonight you have another chance to go to Holy Shit-a-Mania II, as tonight in our main event, you will face Chef Gordon Ramsay for a spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match at the biggest show of the season. What are your thoughts as you head into your match with Ramsay later tonight?
I may not be main eventing Holy Shit-a-Mania this time, but another door is open for me to reform the Money in the Bank ladder. And all I gotta do is beat someone who I have a lot of history. But Gordon, I'm sorry, but you stand in my way of getting back to the UCWL title. So it's either you or me. And unfortunately for you, it's gonna be me tonight.
Right hands there by Luffy. Sending Gordon back into the ring. And wait a minute!
What the fuck?
Who the hell is this?
Whoever it is just broke a kendo stick over Luffy.
The hell? Look what he's wearing.
He's got a devil mask on.
He's got a... Yeah, that man with the devil mask just tossed Luffy back. I don't know if Gordon's even aware what happened.
Gordon didn't see it, but he's going to take 4 matches and he's about to book himself a spot in Money in the Bank. This is over.
Alright, and he's still here.
He's in the ring.
He's in the ring. He's got
it out for Luffy, whoever it is. Wait a minute.
Double arm DDT. What the hell is this man? What the hell? That's Edward Elric! Edward! What the hell is he doing here? What the hell is this about?
A literal demo in core wrestling history! Monkey D. Luffy!
What the hell is the Full Metal Alchemist doing here?
He's not been seen in SCAW in months, but he's here tonight and he just like Monkey D. Luffy in place!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the General Manager of the Universal Championship Wrestling League and former Director of S.H.I.E.L.D., Phil Coulson. As you all just saw, SCAW and ACW superstar Edward Elric showed up on the last episode of Showdown and deliberatively cost Monkey D. Luffy a chance to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match at Holy Shit-a-Mania II. Now I have tried to reach out to Mr. Elric ever since this incident, and I was going to report that we could not get in touch with him. However, a few minutes ago, he actually reached out to us and has told us the following, and I quote, "I will show up on your VWU Worldwide and tell all of you idiots everything." So yes, on VWU Worldwide, we will hear from the Full Metal Alchemist himself as to why he assaulted Monkey D. Luffy.
So Luffy, I want you to listen to me, and listen to me very carefully, because I know you don't have a lot in between those ears of yours. You have had an incredible run these last few years, both in virtual wrestling and out of it, reaching over 1,000 chapters in your story that seems to just go on and on for an eternity. You finally reached the top of virtual wrestling by not just becoming UCWL champion, but also ACW's Impulse World champion. And let's not forget where that all began for you. Last season's Holy Shit-a-Mania. You went on to defeat 2 of the biggest names, not just in virtual wrestling, but all of anime, and your equals in both Naruto Uzumaki and Ichigo Kurosaki. But I said it before, and I will say it again. If I had been in that match with you and those 2, history would be looking back on that event very, very differently. Because if I had been in that match, it would have been me who walked out of MetLife Stadium as UCWL champion. Because just like you, Luffy, I too defeated both Ichigo and Naruto. And you see, I fancy myself as a collector, because I already have the heads of 2 of the so-called Shonen 3 mounted on my wall, and there's only 1 slot left to fill, and you can guess whose name is on it. Luffy. I did what I did on Showdown to make sure you had nothing to look forward to when it comes to this company's biggest show, so that I can achieve my greatest accomplishment. Defeating the last of the Shonen 3. That's right, Luffy, I hereby challenge you to face me one-on-one at State Farm Stadium at Holy Shit-a-Mania II the site of your biggest success in virtual wrestling, the spot where you started your legacy, so that once and for all I can cement my legacy as the best in the world. The ball is now in the court of Monkey D. Luffy. What's it gonna be? Face me and take your shot at greatness and fail, or run and hide like the coward I think you are? It's all up to you, Luffy. I await your answer.
And hopefully we'll hear from Luffy about this challenge laid out by the Full Metal Alchemist.
Well, Luffy, why do you think Elric has targeted you?
Edward Elric has targeted me for one reason, and one reason only, Jackie. And that is to try to make himself relevant to virtual wrestling once again. Because, let me be real with you, Jackie, Edward Elric used to be the best in the world. He held the SCAW Championship for 500 days, as well as going around virtual wrestling landscape with the ACW XL World Championship. But that was almost a whole decade ago. What has Edward Elric accomplished between then and now? Nothing of merit.
And that brings me to the big question I have for you, Luffy. Will you face the Full Metal Alchemist at Holy Shit-a-Mania II?
Jackie, I think you already know my answer to that, but first, let me address that one. If it's a fight you want at Holy Shit-a-Mania, then it's a fight you're gonna get. But you're gonna learn the hard way that I am not to be taking lightly when I kick your ass from the Grand Canyon all the way to the Mexican border. I'll see you in Glendale, Elric, and we'll answer the question of who is the best in the world. And it sure as hell is not you, short stack.
The King of the Pirates, Monkey D. Luffy. The Full Metal Alchemist, Edward Elric. Both men enter the ring with the determination to prove superiority over the other. But only one of them will emerge victorious in State Farm Stadium. Who will leave Holy Shit-a-Mania II as the best in the world?